And then, and so one more thing, a few more things. So with my spiritual warfare and attacks that I've been going through, I realized that it's something to do with my eyes, and so I realized with what's going on, and you can see my posts, my YouTube posts, about some of the things that I've been going through, about what my coworkers do, how they react around me. But there's something to do with my eyes. And let's say, for example, I dry up with it's like the water, like electrical, like water. Um, so let's say I get my eyes to stop twitching. It's almost like it gets water from someone's biofield or phone, like an electrical signal, and makes attachments or connections. So some way makes attachments or connections with water. And like I'll dry up, I'll get my eyes to stop twitching, and I'll have nothing from my eyes will go to my pelvic floor. And if I get, if I stretch out my eyes, that helps out a little bit too. But if I go to work, my coworker acts like she's being bothered by something. She'll go to the bathroom, get wet paper towel to throw into the trash, and then act very obsessive about her phone, turning on and off her phone. And then something attacks my eyes. Then my eyes begin to twitch and get watery, as if something is trying to pull something from my eye, like my biofilm on my eyes. Something causing the twitching, like it's being pulled to be stretched or placed back down to my pelvic floor. And so I realized that that all I have to do to get it to back out of my pelvic floor is to like cover my eyes to dry up that water. So if I get like a hot water bottle and that cools off enough, I can put my eyes on the hot water bottle. If I also realized that if there's something tingling, if it tries to get up my nose, if it's tries to get on my eyes, I know that like rubbing lightly can get it also to back out a little bit. So drying it up seems to help, and I'm making this video because I know I'm not the only one. So if there's just happens to be at least one person going through the same thing, they can watch this video or share it if they know someone who's going through the same thing. And then that person can realize, oh, this is what I need to do. Sometimes they'll try to get to my ear, like it's pulling something from my ear, and then I'll feel something like land on top of my head, move around. And I didn't know what that was before. And then I would realize, like, this part, this is the frontal lobe. This part right here is like motor. The motor, I don't know the name. Motor area, like for muscular, like motor, whatever. I don't know, but anyways, it would land on specific spots, and what I would do is I would tap with both hands, and when there's something there, it will sound off to my ear. Like something was pulled from my ear, placed on my head, and moved around like an attachment. I would tap on my head, and I would feel certain areas being the main area sound off to my ear. And I keep doing it, and then suddenly, it's like something hits my ear. I do it enough and forcefully enough, eventually it comes off and probably goes back to my ear, but then it just disappears, and then when I'm doing this, it's gone. So yeah, that's what I deal with, and I just wanted to say, just wanted to mention that. So it's not you know, it's because I realized where it's coming from, kind of how it's working. I'm able to like maintain like um you know, it just, I don't know, to like, I wish that whatever is causing it would just go away, but at least when I can get it to go away, even temporarily, it's better than nothing. So there's that. And then just random, um, I bought this kind of salt on Amazon. Not that it has to do anything with spiritual warfare. I'm just making this, adding this in the video. As an update, this is iodized fine salt, and the reason why I picked this is because I like the box, but the ingredients, probably reversed on camera, but it says ingredients: salt, potassium iodide, yellow prussiate of soda. So I wanted to get iodized salt because it's a necessary mineral that we need for a body. But I realized, because I came across the video, this lady was talking about salt, and she was wondering, like, why does salt contain dextrose, which is like a sugar? And I realized, like, okay, why do we have sugar in our salt? So I went to my cabinet and I seen that the salt that I had was iodized, but it had dextrose in it. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get a salt that doesn't have dextrose, and that's why I picked this salt here. And then on another note, I was thinking about like buying Himalayan salt, but then I came across another video talking about, isn't it strange that chunks of Himalayan salt, because there's pictures, there's a video talking about, isn't it strange how chunks of Himalayan salt looks like meat, like chopped up meat? And they have other pictures of like cut salt from the Himalayas, but it looks like bacon, like a texturized meat, like kind of like meat that you would put into a stew. And I'm like, that's interesting. And because I know that the giants exist, right? They've existed in the past. And then you see like videos, people talking about like showing pictures of certain mountains that have a human giant like resemblance, and that makes me wonder, like, what is Himalayan salt? Like, is it like, where did it come from? Because like when the giants died in the flood, what happened to them? Like, some people say they turned into mountains. um and just, you can just do your research into this. It's interesting. But I mean, I've eaten Himalayan salt before. I'm not saying it can be bad for you, but if you just do some more research, and it's just something to look into. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Take care, everyone.